Okay, so now we're going to go on to punching holes in our metal pieces. There are some different kinds of punches. This one is a little punch that you put on there and then you press down until it clicks and it makes a hole. This one is a little punch that you hit with a hammer. It's a 1/16 punch, and that will make a hole. Either one is fine, however you want to do it. I prefer this one because it does make a little bit more even hole, but something like this will work just as well. And if you don't have either one of those and you have a nail and a hammer and a piece of wood, then you can do it that way too. The only thing about those is that when you do it that way, you end up with kind of a rough burr on the back side of the metal, and if that happens, you just take a file and you file it down. So whatever tools you have, feel free to use those. There's no right or wrong way. Just use what you have on hand. So you can see I've made a hole at the corner, and where I'm punching just inside of the area where I put the solder down on the edge. You know, the soldered area is a little thick, so you stay inside where it's thin, and just get it as close as you can to the edge, so that if you want to use a jump ring or something like that, then it's easier to use. So there's 2 holes. There's a 3rd hole. And a 4th hole. And these are so thin that it actually just is very easy to punch. You might even be able to punch a hole with a crocodile tool, something of that nature. And if it just bends a little bit, just use your fingers to bend it back. They're not really super easy to bend, but when you put the holes in them, they do tend to bend a little bit. So I've got 4 holes in this piece. This is my side piece for my bracelet. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side piece. You notice I've got it hanging off the edge of the wood just a little bit, and that's so I don't crush it completely flat when I'm trying to punch these holes. I've got 4 holes in that side. I'm going to put my holes in this one. This makes a fairly lightweight bracelet for a metal bracelet. So if you have, you know, if you prefer a bracelet that isn't super heavy, then this bracelet really does the trick. I'm going to punch that one just one more time. It was a little thick there. Okay. So I've got 4 holes in the bracelet, blank part, 4 holes in the side piece, and from here we'll do, you can do the wire wrapping in between segments. You can use jump rings. You can get large jump rings, make your own jump rings, and connect them that way. It's really up to you. You could use fabric to tie them together. There's a lot of different uses for these blanks. Okay, for our key necklace, you can decide which side you like better. I think I like it with the keys popping up, so I'm going to put it on that side. That in there, and that has a hole in it now, and that one's ready for being put on a necklace. I'm going to put 2 holes in this one. It's a little thicker, so I had to pound a little bit more. If you wanted to just do 1 hole and let it hang, you can do however you want. You don't even have to put holes in this. You could just put a chain straight through it and let it hang. That's the fun of a little heart shape. Okay, now the heart is ready to be used. Now you can embellish this up by putting a little flower or some rhinestones. Really, the sky's the limit on this. You could make it a bracelet by tying on fabric. So there's just a lot of things you can use these textured blanks for. I'm going to include a segment on wire wrapping to create your beadings in between these pieces, so that you'll have that knowledge. And I've got a piece of chain here. I thought I would just connect the piece on there so that you can see how easy it is to use these. So I've got a large jump ring here. I'm just going to slide it through, put my chain in. You can either attach this to a specific point on your chain and then close your loop, or you could just have it sliding through. So you see how easy that is to make a quick necklace. Once you get the hang of this technique, it goes really fast and looks really cute. And this could be a keychain, these could be bracelets, necklaces. The sky's the limit on these, it really is. So you know, this would be cute attached to a key ring and for your house key, as a gift, a housewarming gift, something like that. So lots of different ways you can use these blanks and get texture on them for your solder. Just another use for tools you may already have, or inspiration to expand your tool base in your shop. So thank you for joining our class, and let me know if you have any questions. I'm available, and have a great day.